This video is sponsored by Ren. More on that later.
Well, Elon Musk owns Twitter. And people, yeah, they're freaking out. Elon plans to put down an iron fist and bring back free speech for everyone on the internet. And a lot of conservatives are excited to see justice back in America. And to that I say, finally, a man who pulled himself up by his bootstraps is now controlling the narrative of our social media. Do I really think anything's gonna change? No, I think nothing's gonna change. But a lot of people are asking themselves, Elon, why the heck are you buying a social media site that has proven to disrespect free speech and censor those who just want to spread the true word of the Lord? When there are so many other social media sites out there that are already dedicated to respecting our First Amendment. It's the one about free speech. You're going to hear that word a lot today. I've long talked about a wonderful social media site by the name of Parler, which was pushed by President Donald Trump as a site to bring back free speech and liberty and respect and the Constitution? I don't know. But since Parler, there's a new social media site out there that has grown to be a strong contender for the social media that Elon should really be investing in. It's called Gab. The Hannah Show. It's called Gab. It's just called Gab. A social media site that was founded in 2016, but is just growing with intense vigor and tenacity. It coins itself as the free speech social network with a mission to defend, protect, and preserve free speech online for all people, which is something I can get behind. A site that is really proven to let anyone say anything they want, fostering an unhealthy amount of QAnon conspiracy theories, anti-Semitic pundits, and intense racism that allows for the perfect storm of like-minded activists. The founder of Gab, Andrew Torba, looks like this. I feel like I can trust him. Andrew Torba has been in a flurry of anti-Semitic tirades on not just his social media site, Gab, but also Twitter, promoting the idea that Jews have dual loyalty in the US and in Israel, that Jewish people control the US government, and that Jews are to blame for the crucifixion of Jesus. Is anyone gonna tell him that Jesus was Jewish? Maybe he thinks that Christians were so nice that they let Jesus into their long existing religion with open arms. And now, Jesus finally celebrates Christmas and Easter like the rest of us. He actually reposted something saying that Jewish people should put up Christmas lights in their house because America is a Christian country. And Donald Trump's team was actually thinking about getting him an account on Gab until I think it was Jared Kushner decided against it because of these anti-Semitic comments. Because man, that's the worst thing going on right now with the Republican Party. Everything else is fine, but those anti-Semitic comments, that's where we cross the line. That's where it's too far. The rest of that stuff, Jared can let fly. And if that's what Andrew's saying in public, who knows what he might be saying behind closed doors on Gab. So of course, as I do, I had to put on my little YouTuber detective hat and dive into the mix to see what Gab is all about. And in order to do that, I had to hide amongst the crowd in disguise. Hey Bambi. Speaking of Bambi, before we get into it, oh my god, look at this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You see this, Bambi? Are you kidding me? This rug was made by @JuicyRugs on Instagram. He reached out to me and was like, my sister's a huge fan of yours. Let me make you a rug for Bambi. I said, take my money. And soon, it's going to be the center of this wall up here, Bambi. You see that? It's going to be the center of this wall. And with that being said, I dove right into the mix on Gab. Okay, let's look at right-wing social media site Gab. Congressman Paul Gosar, the most dangerous enemies of America are not in Russia. They're in Washington, D.C. That's epic. Should I sign up? I should probably sign up, right? I am pro-freedom. 2. Should we edit our profile? I am pro-freedom, pro-rights, pro-America. Don't tread on me. Okay, send your first post. Who else is pissed off by all of this gas stuff? I'll tell you what gas stands for in this country. Oh, goofy ass socialism. That's good. And it's at an all-time high. Like if you agree. Describe for the visually impaired. Did they screw me over? What happened to my post? I typed all this stuff. Hashtag gun, hashtag freedom, hashtag gas, hashtag let's go Brandon. Yes. What? Why are there two? Hold on. I accidentally posted two of them. Great website. I've got 3 followers. I am Pro Freedom 3. I am Pro Freedom 69 and Heckham. Who do I follow? I never followed these guys. Saved Servant Soldier of Jesus Christ, the King of Kings. CEO of Gab. That's so weird that they like, imagine if you joined Twitter and it was like, you got to follow Jack from Twitter. I think we should go to Marketplace and see what people are selling. Red Honk Cap. I only accept cryptocurrency. Hello. Would you consider selling this hat using USD? I lost my cryptocurrency last week and I can't seem to find it. Let me know quickly. Imagine hackers putting this on major broadcast networks. Bambi, stop that. It needs to be on a continuous loop. Oh, he just got milk all over his paw and then he flicked it everywhere. The most dangerous enemies of America are not in Russia. They're in Washington, D.C. I think the most dangerous enemy of America are these gas prices and the fact that marijuana is legal in all 50 states. It's time to crack the hammer. Let's get going. Brandon, I don't know what any of that means. Out here in the villages supporting Laura Loomer for Congress against rhino loser Dan Webster. She is so loved. Okay, Loomer. It's like, okay, boomer. I'm gonna shoot some laugh emojis. World's first lesbian bishop calls for church to remove crosses to install Muslim prayer space. Why aren't women allowed to be priests and pastors? This is why women aren't allowed to be priests and pastors. Oh, this is a good one. She should stick to kissing women and maybe making these gas prices a bit better. Hashtag Christian, I guess. I don't know. Registered voters at a gas station. +2 for the Republican Party in Pinellas County, Florida. Charlie Crist, we're coming for your seat. Call him Charlie Christ and crucify him to get him off the seat. Also, where did that man get his jeans? Looking for new ones and hoping he can give me answers. Hashtag denim. I don't know what I'm doing. The claim that the CFOs of Pfizer and Moderna both just resigned is completely false. Both are retiring and one announced it last year. Stop being lazy. This is why we can't have nice things. I'm pretty sure they are only resigning because they got caught putting chips in our heads. Not that I even got the vaccine, and if I did, it was because I needed it to see my daughter's quinceanera. Hashtag 16 at last. Can I just look up gay dog on Gab and see what happens? Featured groups. Backyard chickens. There's just groups about chickens in the backyard. The surprise chicks, 4 of them, well camouflaged. Now this is what I'm talking about. I'll give that a like. No politics, just chickens. Florida saltwater fishing junkies. I'm just gonna get a picture of a fish. Fish. Just caught this big booger in my backyard lake. Michigan can be crazy with all the politics, but at least my fishing skills are still in check. LOL. This is a pic of the fish hanging on my white wall in my living room after I gutted and stuffed it. Let me know your thoughts. Hashtag fishing, hashtag cod, hashtag catfish, hashtag fishing, hashtag better when I fish. Hello everyone, this is Shubham here. I'm a small YouTuber, so please support me. Whoa. This guy just posts videos with a bunch of cows. Let's take a second to talk about our sponsor for today's video, Ren. Our planet is dying from trillion-dollar corporations who have no remorse for destroying our planet and our climate. Billionaires all around the world refuse to help normal everyday people and pin the blame on us to actually make a change for the world. Is it fair? No. Are we all screwed? Maybe. Is there something you can do to make yourself feel better about it all? Also maybe. That's where my friends at Ren come in. Using their website, you can calculate your carbon footprint and then offset it directly by funding projects that plant trees, protect rainforests, and suck carbon from the sky. We can't force corporations to do what is right, but at least we can fund the projects that they won't, and Ren is a really easy way to do that. By answering a few questions about your lifestyle, you can find out your carbon footprint and how you can reduce it. It's impossible to reduce your carbon footprint to zero, so Ren helps you contribute to monthly projects to help offset your carbon footprint after you reduce it. Once you you sign up to make the monthly contribution, you'll receive monthly updates from the tree planting, rainforest protection, and carbon removal projects you support. Instead of throwing your money into some corporate charity where you'll never see the results, you get to put your money into projects where you'll actually see the result. It'll take a lot to end the climate crisis, so join me today by learning more at ren.co. I've partnered with Ren to plant 10 trees for each of the first 100 people who sign up using my referral link in the description down below, so please do that. It's a lot of trees. Thank you again to Ren for sponsoring this video. Again, go to ren.co to learn more, and let's get back to the video. Gospel Gabbers, there's a group password. Maybe I can find the password. Oh, forever in Christ. Dude, I'm smart. I found that password so fast. Who else is annoyed that all these churches are going woke mode? Last week, my very conservative Orthodox church decided to say that a woman is deserving of a leading spot in her household. The word tells us that he proclaims that women should never be in that position. They are rowers, they are nurturers, and they are foundation, but not leaders. Thoughts? Hashtag orthopedic, orthodox, hashtag Christian, hashtag Christ up. Wait, that group says you can't post politics in it? Oh, crap. This is going to be my new banner for YouTube. Maybe I can go into Gospel Gabbers and see if there's any gabbing happening. Like, for this one, I'll respond and say, do you believe in hell? Blessed is the man who lowers those gas prices. Am I right? Love this blue marlin. Just caught a bugger like that last Tuesday. How do I find new groups? Violins. Who is thinking about violins today? Gun Owners of America. Read this real slowly and think about it, then read it again to help it sink in. We're sending assault weapons to rebels in Syria to confront a regime that does not represent them. There is no reason why any American should own assault rifles. You've got that right, but seriously, where do you get your photos? From the garbage can? Nice quality, bozo. All jokes though. Seriously. Only joking. Hashtag funny. Let's face it, guns are not more dangerous today. Our criminals have become more evil. And I have become more frustrated with these gas prices. What's gospeled? Did someone just say I'm a Christ supremacist? And I am a white So many people want to believe in Jesus without believing in his standards. True. I think our standards are too low. Unlike these gas prices. But if Kanye? Do not forgive, neither will your father. Do you like Kanye West? Eat my shorts, Congressman Paul Gosar /G/the Donald. Ben Shapiro is the strongest man in the right now. Is there anyone who could beat him up in a fight? I doubt it. Imagine if every Republican had as much backbone as Ron DeSantis. That guy could get his back blown out 5 times and still be in for another round. DeSantis for prez. Why does this just say why? I don't have time to watch the video. What happened? Is it shocking? Let's see if I got new comments. Abraham Lincoln lover of 1776. Everyone responding is just people on stream watching this. What's going on? This site is so bad. Let's see my groups. Here's the picture of my fish. How are there ads that look like comments that are placed within the comments? That's wild. You know, this is so true. Raised the bar, failed the bar, worked at a bar. Lives at the bar. Can't smell the bar. Should be behind bars. Oh man, that is just some classic crap, dude.
Let me ask you a question. Okay. What other nation on earth does this all the time? Or ever, for that matter? Is there anyone else on this planet that continually bemoans what a crappy country they are?
Yeah, like a lot of countries do that. Everyone from Europe will say the same thing. Even Canadians complain about their country. That's like a normal thing.
When in fact, it's the greatest nation in the history of the world, in our case.
Because I'm a old white man and I've never experienced any downfalls in my life.
But do you ever hear Brits saying,
yes,
geez, we instituted slavery in all our colonies all over the world?
They literally do that. This is the dumbest video basically ever. It's just because you don't live in another country. Like, you live in America. That's the only reason why you think that. Are you trying to say that, like, we need to appreciate what we have more often or something?
You need to preserve food, money, and energy. Buy a house, property. Stop all access spending by quality only. Forget about fashion, but learn how to fix things yourself. When it comes to your job, be the best employee. Be the one employee that
Work. He's just saying normal things, normal advice. Go to bed on time. Eat breakfast in the morning.
We have watched the woke monster destroy everything. We have allowed
Not the woke monster. The woke monster's in your closet.
companies like Twitter, like Disney, push their woke ideology on us. We have watched
What is with the effects? The freaking chromatic aberration and the goddamn bad TV static thing.
them censor us. We have watched them ban people. And here's one guy. Now, he's a pretty extraordinary guy, right? He's the Iron Man of our time, right? But
Oh, that's so cringe to call Elon Musk the Iron Man of our time. You're saying that also like there's been Iron Men before our time.
imagine if after years of this woke bullshit, imagine if after years of this slow descent to hell that they have dragged us into, if all of us started doing it and we started standing up straight with our shoulders back, we started putting truth into the world, we started fighting.
Dude, I think Dave Rubin is probably the most sad out of all of the Republican pundits. Like he's the one that like no one really seems to talk about him like they like him because he used to be like a lib and now he's like a right winger, so neither side actually likes him. It's so sad. And then he's just eating Elon's butt out.
Fighting for what we believe in. We started saying no as they kept encroaching on us and encroaching on our kids and lying about everything. Imagine if
There's
we
never
all,
like a single example encroaching on our kids. What specific thing are you talking about? What thing is it? Because even over here, people are like, I feel a change coming. Slow to it's communism, period. That's why I'm running for Congress, standing up to freedom. Okay, let's see this guy who's running for Congress.
A lot of people been asking me, what in the heck am I doing? Like, why in the world would you give up everything you're doing, your whole business, everything's going so well for you? Why in the world would you want to go to Washington? I'll tell you why. It's right there. It's right there. It's family.
Pure Michigan, drop a comment, show your support. God, family, and flag. That's why. This guy seems very dumb.
Politicians in America need to listen up. Our senior citizens are being absolutely taken advantage of.
I bet his website looks like shit too. I already can tell. He's gonna have this awful merch with this font that just doesn't work. Wow. I think if you went to, I mean, who's powering this website? It doesn't, I don't know where if you can tell what the, whatever is, but I bet you there's a template that's like running for political office, and then you just kind of plug everything in.
As a husband, father, I've learned the true meaning of love, patience, and compassion. As a former University of Michigan and South Christian High School student, I've learned how to serve my community and its people.
What's his policy? It's going to be like freedom, lower taxes. Nice. Oh, I thought this was going to be a drop down menu. It's not. Less government regulation. Okay, cool. Defend the Second Amendment. Okay. Higher paying jobs. Agree. Social Security reform. Great. Okay. The right to life. I'm alive. That's great. Lower gas, food, and housing costs. So those are his policies, guys. It's just sort of, that's kind of all you can get out of it. That's the whole thing. News? Oh, he's hiring. If you're interested in volunteering, oh, they're looking for a campaign manager. Request a meeting with me. If you would like me to come and give a speech, or if you have any feed space back, you can contact me here. Maybe I can get him on the channel. Well, guys, we explored another interesting part of the internet, and hopefully we'll check back in on my Gab account and maybe it'll be massive. But if you watch this video, I appreciate it. Hit me with a sub, or you can come over to twitch.tv/nickisnotgreen where we're watching this live. And I don't do it that often, but sometimes you can catch one if you get lucky. Anyways, bye YouTube. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, have you ever wanted to have cards, collecting the cards? Well, grab my card, the Nick is Not Green card, in collaboration with Rapt Trading. It's shiny, and it's nice, and it looks cool.
and it's very cheap. Very cheap. For the value. Anyways, go check out my card at rapttrading.co or go on the Instagram shop on Rapt Trading at Rapt Trading. Okay.